All men want to be known for their successes, but the reality of life is that you'll be judged for your failures and your failures only. How bad are your failures? Some of them are so bad, it'll change your reputation or your image for a generation, and no one will know you for anything other than this. This, when one of the lady Ghostbusters hid behind Trump during the Butler assassination in the Secret Service. Here's a 4K image of the Secret Service agents jumping on top of Trump to shield his body. You can see Trump's MAGA hat down here after Trump was hit in the head with a bullet. He ate a bullet, blood dripping down his face. The president is now hit the deck. And here's a Secret Service agent that's literally using Trump's body as a human shield so that she can be protected. Shocking that. So that kind of says a lot about the genders, quite frankly. It's also caught here on this humiliating clip. That same agent, we call her the Lady Ghostbuster because she looks so much like Melissa McCarthy, is incapable of holstering her weapon. See the embarrassment right there, right center screen. And now watch as she's unable to even get her weapon back in its holster. And this is what they call the most exclusive service, protection service on earth. This is what they say, at least. But of course, DEI destroys all. And the Secret Service will not recover from this failure or from many other corresponding failures for quite a while. That's why we've been arguing or had on guests that argue that you need to do a complete hot wash of the whole Secret Service and you need to fix, well, this. I mean, what are you doing here? If you're not actually protecting your protectees, what's happening? What are you doing here? This, ladies and gentlemen, is, I think, a dozen agents that just watched a man, Cole Allen, total libtard, who has no professional training. He's a teacher. He's a goofball. He's a LARPer. He's not a tactician at all, but he's able to blast through and get into the protected interior of one of the most protected rooms on planet Earth by just running fast. That's all you had to do. You had half the president's cabinet, you had the vice president, the president, and Melania Trump all on stage in an elevated position, and he was able to get to the front door of that with a firearm, a bunch of knives, and a handgun. And because the agents were literally looking the other way. That just happened this week. So yeah, we've been calling for reforms for the Secret Service because of failures like this. And I deign to say it because it's terrifying just to think about it. But what if this was instead Five Guys and they were actually trained? What if there were a dozen state level actors or terror splinter cells or people that actually had tactical training that utilized all of the inadequacies and the soft target capacities of vulnerability inside of this security arrangement and actually went there to take out as many of the administration as possible and to cause as much chaos? They could have slaughtered the president's administration. Donald Trump, of course, walking off the plane. There's a deer stand within shot of the plane. And Donald Trump just walking off his plane and somebody sitting there with a rifle. President Trump out in the open, no covering, off his plane. This is in Palm Beach. They were thankfully able to find that stand. Great. Fighter jets had to scramble to stop a plane from flying in to President Trump's airport. His motorcade had to be rerouted because of a suspicious device. People were shot at the White House yesterday. Security mishap after security failure, after a security nightmare, after a security close call. Luck isn't a strategy. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we can see why perhaps some of these failures are happening. I give you the newest humiliating Secret Service story. Secret Service agent arrested for alleged public masturbation in Miami. They're not sounding their best. Police arrested an agent with the United States Secret Service allegedly for public masturbation in Miami, Florida on Monday. John Spillman, 33, had been to Miami for work, exterior security for President Donald Trump's appearance at the PGA Golf Cadillac Championship. This was on Sunday. The incident involved a spillman occurring in the Doubletree Hilton at the Miami Airport and Convention Center on Sunday night, according to 7 News in Miami, which cited an arrest report in Miami-Dade's sheriff office. According to 7 News, hotel guests told investigators that they were in the lobby around midnight when Spillman followed up. They later reported seeing the defendant masturbating next to their hotel room. The station reported security personnel found the defendant with his pants lowered and masturbating on the 6th floor. The chief of U.S. Secret Service Police called the alleged conduct unacceptable. Oh, really? Oh, good. Well, that's great to know. And added that Spillman has been placed on leave and the investigation unfolds. The alleged conduct is unacceptable and stands as a stark contrast to the professionalism and integrity that I demand from our personnel, like the professionalism to hide behind Donald Trump as he's being shot at. This agency takes these matters the utmost seriousness. Consequently, the individual has been placed on administrative leave pending criminal investigation. Last year, as many as 6 U.S. Secret Service agents were suspended for conduct during the assassination attempt of President Trump. Following that shooting, it claimed the lives of Corey Compertor. There was also a Secret Service director who resigned, and there were the Secret Service agents outside of Barack Obama's house that were caught fighting on camera. Also, 2 Secret Service agents shot themselves last year. That's a full wrap. A Secret Service jailed and accused of masturbating naked in a hotel hallway, following a woman and others in fear for their lives. Great. Good for all of us. Great. This guy was literally protecting the president hours earlier. Jason Chaffetz tells me the agency has a serious hiring and vetting problem, struggling to deal with manpower issues. There's a lot of good heroic people, but they were advertising for agents and officers on pizza boxes in the Washington, D.C. area and looking for DEI hires, right? It's bad. This is bad. And it's a wonder that the Secret Service can't protect Trump when it's full of Mexican tortas and gooners who jerk off in public. Bro, forgot the secret part. Yeah, you could say they found the shooter. What is going on with the Secret Service? President Trump has gotten 3 assassination attempts on his life. He better be more. He needs more protection than he's getting. Secret Service agent after he was caught. Turning the guy into a meme now. Secret Service agent whips out the wrong weapon. Okay, cannot seriously be named Spillman. It'll be burned in my mind forever. Burn in my mind forever. No matter what happens when you say Secret Service failures, I'll think of the Lady Ghostbuster and that my tax dollars are paying for this kind of training. She's lucky she didn't. She's lucky something far worse didn't happen. All right. Pray for better protection for our president, vice president, and all the protectees. It's your boy Benny. Like, share, and